Hello, my name is Oluwafemi. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through how to integrate Nomba Checkout payment plugin in your WooCommerce WordPress store. WooCommerce is an open source WordPress plugin that allows anyone to create an online store anywhere in the world and sell products to anybody anywhere. Nomba as a payment provider has created a payment plugin for WooCommerce store owners to accept both local and international payments in Nigeria. To do this, we create a mini WordPress online store that allows us to sell gadgets. Let's dive straight into it. To get started with what we are going to be building in this tutorial, we will build a simple store that allows a user to sell drone pro or headphones, right? And when we select a product, we are adding to cart, and then we are going to click on checkout. So when we click on checkout, it brings normal details that you get on your regular online store, right? So we fill in all of the information, we apply all of the necessary information that we need to fill in, like the shipping information, right? And then we place order. When we place order, our number payment plugin pops up. If you look at the payment plugin here, you see that we have transfer, we have card, we have number QR, we have pay in installment, we have PSSD, and all of these are what we need to get started as fast as possible. But on my screen, if you see this, this is actually a live account, which means that if you send money into this, it's going to actually like go through basically, right? This is not a test account because I have disabled the test option on my WP admin dashboard. So let's get right into this tutorial and see how we can build this from beginning to the end. Namecheap account. Namecheap provide us with a free 30 days hosting plan to host the WordPress online store, right? And we can have all of the tools and everything that we need, database setup, um, WP admin, everything that we need to get this ready. We have everything ready. So how do we get started? We Namecheap account, and when you create a Namecheap account, you will be required to add your card details to get it started, right? Don't forget to remove your card details after 30 days, else you'll be deducted. So yeah, that's it basically. For this particular store that we are creating, I have already created a store for it. I've created a WP admin, and Namecheap give us a free domain, which makes sense, right? Because we ideally need a domain. But then this is not a domain, it's a subdomain that Namecheap provide for free, so we don't have to pay for new domain. So if we look at this number pay, if you click on the WP admin, it takes us to the WP dashboard where we can begin to configure every information or every detail that we need to set up our online WooCommerce store. Now, so when you get to here first, the first thing we want to do is to look at themes and look at plugins that are available for us to use, right? So on WordPress, there are theme section, there are plugin sections. We want to look at the plugin that we have, which are the install plugin or the install plugin that we have. If you look at it, we have um we didn't have much plugin. We only have the plugin that comes together with it now. So let's go to the appearance section, and then we need to add a theme. So themes allow us to have a customized UI available, right, for what we need to do, right? So we search for tutorial storefront. So that is the name of what we want to use, tutorial storefront. When you search for tutorial storefront, you're going to install and activate it. And when you install it, why am I not getting tutorial storefront? Okay, what could be wrong? Search for tutorial storefront. Um, Tutorial. All right, so yeah, tutorial storefront. This is it here. The first item on the list. Click on install, and then when you have successfully installed it, you have to also click on activate, because for every WordPress plugin or themes, when you install, you have to activate them. right? And you can also deactivate them before deleting them. Now you have installed our tutorial storefront theme. But for this theme to properly work, we need to install a demo UI, which makes sense that it gives us the whole full function of what our online store should look like. So we are trying to see this part does not show that we have all of this guy ready. So we just need to install that demo, right? Tutorial demo UI, which makes sense that it gives us all of the online install information that we need physically here. So when you successfully install the demo, you get something similar to this. But now we have to look at all of the information that we have, right? If you go down, right, you see that every information needed is there. If you look, we have home section, we have shop section, we have a few products that have been added by default. And we want to see how we can fine tune and edit this and also add our payment plugins. Something worth noting is that this particular flow works for any online store, right? We are only making sure that we integrate number payments plugin into this particular store. We do not want to make a lot of edits on this particular video, so it does everything is here. So up next is to integrate the number WP plugin for payment, right? So we go to plugins, when we get to plugin, we search for, click on install plugin, and search for number WP plugin. And when you search for number WP plugin, yeah, there we go. Number payment gateway for WooCommerce. This help us simplify process for Nigeria business people and accept payment for various channels, both locally and internationally. Right. So let's activate this plugin. We've installed and we'll activate it, which makes sense, right? Now we have to configure this plugin, which means that you have to go to settings, click on settings. When you click on settings, right, you get the configuration, basically the settings page. You see that you can check test mode, you can add test client ID, test private keys, test account ID, live client ID, live private key, live account ID. All of this stuff can be getting from your um, number dashboard. So what you have to do now is to go to number.com, create account, and then log in. Then switch to your settings. But for this particular video, I already have my number account, so I'm going to log into my account to get my live credentials and my test credentials key to be able to integrate seamlessly with this particular online store. So when you successfully log in, go to settings and click on webhook and API keys. You see your test credentials, copy and paste. See your live credentials, copy and paste. You see your private keys, copy every information that needs to be copied and add it to the right box in your WP admin payment settings. Let's do that. Okay. Trying to copy all of this information and save changes. Basically. All right, so should we enable test mode? Yes, let's enable test mode. When we enable test mode, we are going to be testing in the test environment, so we don't like mess up with a live account for now till we go live. So yeah, we have a webhook that has been given to us in terms of if we want to um set up a webhook environment. So after completing your settings, go to general, and we are going to make sure that this particular um we are going to be switching currency option, which means that we want to be able to accept Nigerian naira. We are going to also put our store address, the city that we are selling from, and then the country. We are looking for Oshogbo. Mm, so we are going to switch our currency option to accept Nigerian Naira only. So when we see Nigerian Naira, click on accept, thousand separator, comma, decimal separator, dot, number of decimal, two places. Now click on save changes, and all of these will be effected on our store. So when you click on products, you can also look at the products. You have the shop page, the shipping information, and every other configuration that you want to do. It is easily available for you to do. Add three zeros to this regular price for these products, and then sales price at 30 as well, which means that the regular price is 30,000 naira and the sales price is 20,000 naira. And then we update our pricing, and then we pick the next product and we do that for it as well. Let's go back. Trying to go back now. Click on the next product, which is the tablet EZ300. Edit. When you click on edit, you also add three zeros to the regular price, and we also add three zeros to the sales price. Then we update our pricing again. We update our product basically. And after updating our products, we are going to be moving to the shipping price, which makes sense that all of this works for us, right? Updates. Now that you have completed how to build this, now let's test what we have built and see if the functionality work accordingly. Let's scroll down on our website. Oh, yeah, click on add to cart, and then let's remove headphone hover. Right, click on checkout, and yeah, it takes us to the checkout page, and then we have to fill all of the information that is required and then click on place order. So when you click on place order, we expected that the ID scenario should be in your number checkout if everything work accordingly. And yes, our number checkout work, but then we are having a test checkout flow on our screen. Reason is because we enable this test mode on our WP admin. For now, to test this checkout flow, we need to go to developer.nomba.com on the test page, and we have to copy our card number. When we copy our card number, we paste it back to our card input details, and then we set our expiry date to something in the future, right? This works for our card payment, right? So let's complete the payment and put our OTP. Unsuccessful. Yes, this is completed now. We have already completed the payment. Now, what we have to do now is it's going to redirect us back to the website. Now, this works well, right? What we have to do now is to go back to WP admin and enable live environment. Reason is because our checkout payment is in test environment. And let's click on our number, WP admin, and go back. Select plugin again, click on install plugin, select number payment gateway, and click on settings. Now it takes us to the payment gateway settings, and then we have to disable test mode. Then click on save changes, and then we'll go back to our website and then we refresh. From there, we can see that all of our changes are going to be affected. Now let's rerun the process of adding to cart and checking out. Oh, although we don't even need to add to cart. Yeah, we already have something in our cart. Let's just go there and click on it. Now click to proceed to checkout. So when you click on proceed to checkout, it takes us back to the checkout page, and then we run the process of adding our shipping information, and then click on place order. When you click on place order, you expect our checkout page to pop up. This is a bit different from what we have. Our checkout page pops up with more options for payment. Now we have transfer, we have card, we have number QR, and we have pay in installment, and we have USSD. These are all the options you have for payments. If you click on transfer, you click on card, you click on number QR, you click on pay in installment, which is buy now, pay later. You can also explore our USSD option. Let's remove this. Alright, we have seen that all of this work as expected. Now, I want to believe that you have learned how to build this. We already come to the end of this video. Now that you have completed this tutorial, I want to believe that you'll be able to build an online store for your business. And I also want to believe that you'll be able to set up payment plugin when the need arises. To learn more about Nomba product offering, head over to www.nomba.com or visit developer.nomba.com to check out our product offering. Thank you.